Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, and in today's video we're filming my favorite type of video, and that is a haul video. In today's haul we have everything I got for my birthday in a collective book haul, so I'm so excited to show you all of the amazing books I got. And I just want to say thank you so much to my family and everything. And I've been saving up a lot of money because I went on a trip to New York for my birthday because I hit a very milestone birthday, and so I'll show you all the little bookish items I got there too. And so stay tuned because this haul is probably the best one yet. I'm also going to try to include everywhere like I got these books because I went to some iconic bookstores in New York, and then some of these books I got for a really good deal. First, I got the One for My Enemy, and this is the hardback version. And you might be thinking, oh, like that's not that cool, but I got this for $10 at Books A Million. So I don't know if y'all know this, but Books A Million, at least the one that's closest to me, has a little discount section where all the books are marked down, and this one was there. And something I really like about this book is that it looks like nothing's happening, but then you open it up and the end pages are character art. That's one of my favorite qualities a book can have. And I don't know if it's each chapter because I haven't read the book yet, or like each part there's art there too. I think it's each act because this One for My Enemy is a Romeo and Juliet retelling by Oliver Blake. This next one I also got from Books A Million, but I'm pretty sure you can get it in any like bookstore right now, and at least I know like in the United States. And that is this special edition of Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. So if you don't know, there's like the covers of Magnolia Park's got these newer covers there with the ones with the shoes on it, but recently they started coming out with hardcovers of all like the original covers, and they've made it into these like special edition books. So here is the dust jacket. Here's the other side of the dust jacket. So this is the naked hardback. Here's the back. And then there's also sprayed edges. They're like this metallic silver. The end pages, same for the back. Favorite thing about these special editions is the art that is included. Art for this book. The artist who does a lot of Jessa Hastings, or if not all of them, I don't know if she does all of them, but she's really talented. And I follow her on Instagram. So there's Daisy, all of them. So these books are going for they're going for cover price, which is I think about like $30 to $32. It might be more, I'm not too sure, but I've seen them like in a lot of different bookstores. So if you do want these editions of Magnolia Parks, they are readily available. So this next series I'm very excited about, and that is because I've been obsessed with Small Town Romance for as long as I can remember, and I've completed a lot of my favorite small town romance series, so I needed a little bit refresh in that department. I picked up this series. This is I think it's called the Bourbon Brothers series. There's 3 books. First is Bourbon and Lies, Bourbon and Secrets, Bourbon and Proof. And one of the really cool things about these specific copies is all books have, seeing it's a famous quote or like an iconic quote from each of these books. So I know this is a small town romance, like I think there's like some suspense and stuff. Next I have the first 2 books in the Wolf King series. The last one is coming out later this year, and I'm very excited and interested in the series. I know it went viral on, you know, like Bookstagram and everything and Book Talk. So I got these from Target. Here's the Wolf King, and they both come with these like sprayed edges that are really cool, and then like in paper art. It's a naked hardback. For the second book, The Night Prince, Target had this like exclusive, I guess it would be a Target exclusive edition, where instead of it matching with this sprayed edge, it had like this sword, like I guess it's a dagger. And I'm a sucker for a good sprayed edge, and this one to me was cooler than the other one. And then this one also has the end pages and naked hardback. See, I have no idea who this man is because I have not read this yet, but I am a sucker for character art. Any book that I'm interested in and it has character art is like, I'm a sucker for it. Like, I already know I'm gonna be buying it. Wolf King series and the Bourbon Brothers series I got from Target. Target has like the best book prices if you want to get some off cover price, if you want to like still buy from like a store other than Amazon. But I still want to support bookstores that are just, bookstores and not like big businesses. So I definitely made sure to do that when I went to New York. This next one I got from Barnes & Noble actually yesterday because I was going to get a gift for one of my good friends, and so I saw this and I've been looking for this edition, and that is of God of Ruin, which is the 4th book in the Legacy of God series. I've read 1, 2, and 3, and so I was looking for 4 before like continuing. It's not my favorite series of all time. I loved God of Malice, which is the 1st book, but like they're just seem really repetitive, and then I didn't really like the main character from the 2nd book, and I didn't really care about Jeremy or Cecilia, which are the characters in the 3rd book. But hopefully this will be better because everyone and their mom's favorite is God of Fury, and so I have to read God of Ruin before I read God of Fury. It's not like required, but it is in my brain because that's just how my brain works. So this is like I don't know what these editions are called, but they have these like sprayed edge that matches or whatever, and I don't care about the sprayed edge, but all my other ones have it, and so I want them to match. The thing I love the most is the character art. So this is Landon and Mia. So I kind of like don't like Landon from the other books, but I'm interested to see if not if he has like some kind of character art, because I don't know if that can happen, but if he has some kind of like development that makes me like his love story. So we'll see. And as I mentioned earlier, I got a book for one of my close friends. Her birthday's coming up, and I was like, I don't want to just get her a book, I want to make it better than just a book. And so I made her my own like customized blind date with the book. Is the like book itself, and then there's the little description. If you couldn't tell by the description, it's Flawless by Elsie Silver, and I really like this series, and I know she'll really like it because who doesn't like a good cowboy romance. Made it for, it has this little pouch right here, and in the pouch I have a lot of cute perfect items for reading. I have these highlighters that I got off Amazon. They're really good. And then these pens, I don't know, my mom got them for me, like it's a stocking stuffer, and they're really good, and it's unopened, so I of course want to get her one of those because they're some of my favorite. And then I have so many of these tabs, like unopened tabs, so I got her ones that have like some colors I think match the books, and then the rest of the series if she wants to annotate them. I don't think she's not an annotator, I don't think, but she can become one after this. And then lastly, I have some stickers packs I got off Amazon. So I picked some stickers that I think she'll really like, and I think that will go perfect with the book. First of all, there's this pink fiery cowboy hat that is just like perfect for Flawless. And then these two, one just says Hot Girls Read Books, and this other one says like Heart Books, which these are perfect for her vibe and then just any book girly's vibe. So I make sure to include those all. And honestly, I need to start doing this for every person who reads and or just in general, because it was actually really fun to make, and I got to feel crafty and stuff while also gift giving, which are two of my favorite things. So now for what we've all been waiting for is my New York bookish haul. This is also like birthday haul because I went to New York for my birthday. Thank you so much to my parents, I love y'all so much. And so here's everything I got. A lot of this stuff I used money like I've been saving up from like past birthdays, all that stuff. And so let me just shut up. We went to the Ripped Bodice, the Strand, and the giant 4-story Barnes & Noble in Union Square, and let me just tell you, they were all very loved by me. And so one of my favorite things I got, which is bookish related but not a book, is this beautiful tote from the Strand. I've been loving pink recently. I don't know, I think it's just like so my color, because it's like kind of like a variant of red, which is my favorite color, but also kind of like bright, but also can be kind of moody. Like, it's just a very flexible color, which I really like. And so the inside also has this little pocket in it, so if you want to put like your phone or anything in there. And it's so cute. They had a lot of different like sizes. They had like larger totes that have zippers, they had larger totes without zippers, they had this like medium size. I'm pretty sure they had another one, and then they also had little ones for like little kids. They're so cute, guys. And so these next things I got at the Strand too, they're for my scrapbook, and I got these New York theme stickers. They had 2 packs like this, one that was like more bluish colors, and then this one has a bunch of pinks and purples, which is just perfect for my scrapbook's vibe and also just mine in general. And then these next ones are all like the perfect touristy stuff of New York, but they're sparkly. The minute I saw those, I was like, I need to get them. And so these were both found at the Strand. This one was $5 and this one was $4. I have some more things for my scrapbook. We went to the Morgan Library and Museum, so this is our little map we got there, and I think this would look so cute in a scrapbook page. And I saved my little sticker. So my scrapbook is kind of like a junk journal, a reading journal, and a scrapbook all in one. It has elements of all 3, so that's why I keep little stuff like that. And then also we went to see Broadway. Well, we went to go see a show on Broadway, and we watched Chicago. And here are my mom and me's like playbills. I got some cast signatures, which I was really excited about. I was fangirling so hard when Whitney came out. I was like literally flabbergasted. I like froze in my tracks. I don't really know. This next thing I got from the Strand, and it is this cute little pouch. I got this one because it has all the like bookish, New Yorkish things, like the store, the bridge, the Empire State Building, taxi, all that kind of stuff. But it's like, it has this like vintagey feel to it, and it's kind of more subtle while also not being subtle at the same time, which I love. And so I have some goodies in here that I kept from the trip. My mom actually bought me these when we went to the Rip Bodice. This is a little sticker. It has like the Rip Bodice label, and then like books, and then a ripped bodice. And then all these stores are so cute because they have little bookmarks, which I love. So I got 2 from the Strand. My mom got one and I got one. And so I got one to use, and then one for my scrapbook. And then this one is I'm just gonna use because it's so cute. I got this one from the Rip Bodice. So cute. Next thing I got at the big Barnes & Noble in Union Square, and that is this Sabrina Carpenter Ultimate Fan Pack. Number 1 fan, me. And so there is so many cool things in here. Like, there's a well thought out songbook, and so it's like basically every single one of her like albums or eras or anything, and they're just like all explained, like mother so like each one of her songs is like kind of like interpreted and explained as like why she wrote it, and it's like the author of this, or the writer, it's like opinion, but also like just like facts, and then also some quotes from her, which is really cool. And then there's 2 full-size posters. I'm not gonna like undo them right now, but I will show you what they look like. It's these. This one, it's like one of those like mini posters or like postcards. This one's probably my favorite. It's from when she did Tears. The last thing, my favorite thing, stickers. Last thing before the books is this little book. You might be thinking, Kate, like love poems? That's so like not whatever. Like, I have a book of love poems. Why would you get another one? It's a secret book. Oh my gosh. It looks like one of those like classic bind books, and then like on the shelf, literally looks like a book, but you open it up and it's like storage. What am I gonna keep in here? Probably stickers, honestly, or bookmarks. That's a great idea. But I got this at the museum. I went to the Morgan Library and Museum, and they had these in the gift shop, and I wanted to get something there to like support them or whatever, but I didn't see anything I was like really like inexpensive but also like usable or whatever. But this was $15 for this like medium sized one. They had ones that were bigger and they had ones that are smaller, so I really love that and it's also pink. So I get books that were like ones I've never seen before, which I did do for some of them, but then I also got popular books too, because I'm literally just a girl and I'm a sucker for a cute cover. First one I got at the Strand, that is The Princess Knight. This is literally the most pretty cover, like normal cover I've ever seen. Look at these two. Tell me they don't look like Flynn Rider and Rapunzel. Like, stunning. This is the back, and it's just $20 at the Strand. It could have been 100, and I've been like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I've heard someone say this is like a Legally Blonde retelling, which I have no idea if it is, but I read the back and I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. I know it's like, it reminds me of that trend that was going on where it'd be like she's set to marry the prince, but then she sees the knight who she's like really in love with. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And like, it made me think of that era, and so I was like, You're Coming Home with Me. I don't know if it's YA or adult, but I don't really care. It's cute either way. Next one is a book from a popular series, and this is the most popular in that series, but I haven't read the first one yet. But when I saw this edition at Barnes & Noble, I was like, this is so cute, because I've been wanting to read this series for a long time, and then I saw this edition and I was like flabbergasted. So this is A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. This one is popular on what's it called, like the internet, but what most people don't have is this. So this is, the author signed this edition, and I'm so excited. I saw that and I was like, immediately yes. Look at the art on the end pages. Look at the sprayed edges, and then there's no like dust jacket, it's just this, which I think is a good idea. I like that. This is the second book in the Lancaster Prep series, but I'm pretty sure they're on Kindle, so I can read the first one that way. And so I'm really excited about this one. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time because this one is popular. Hold Me, and this one is a like translated book, I'm pretty sure, because it says like on the back here, translated by, and so I'm pretty sure this was written in another language because I've never seen this before, and I guess it's just got translated and just got published in English or whatever. But this basically is about like two ballerinas, and like the guy ballerina isn't like liked by his family for like being a ballerina or something like that, and basically they're at a school. So I saw a school setting and I was like, yes, they're at a like ballet school. And I just love this. It's so Barbie, like the cover. And then look at this sprayed edge. And then I've seen people like get paperbacks like this where it has this thing, but I've never got one myself. So it was like, I'm intrigued. And I've never seen this before, and that's what I was trying to get, is books I've never seen before. And tell me this isn't like one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. Oh wait. Exactly. And so the last one I got from Giant Barnes & Noble is Wild Card. I needed to complete my collection. But I've seen this edition, I think, at like Barnes & Noble's here, but it is a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, so it has some art. Sneak peek there. And so then there's also like things on the end pages. So I finished Wild Card actually on the way to New York. I mean, not Wild Card, Wild Side on the way to New York. So I was like, might as well get this, the last book in the series, because this is the perfect time, because I'm allowed to get as many books as my wallet can withstand. These next ones I got from the Ripped Bodice, which is arguably my favorite stop on the book tour of New York. And that is because they had this, it was like the vibes were just like off the chain in there. They had Blind Date with the Books, they had Book Boyfriend Candles, they had a whole section for Heated Rivalry. So if you're into that, now's the time to go because they have a whole section. And it's not like a whole section, but they had like ones for all the the main characters or whatever, and they each had their scent, and I smelled all of them. They're all good. So I try to get books here again like I never heard of. So I got this one, Always Mine. And after I did research or whatever, like book research, I guess this book's more popular than I thought it was, but I've never seen it before. I guess I just wasn't looking. But they had, what caught me is of course, the sprayed edges. And so I read the back, and I had been wanting more small town romance. I read the back, small town romance. Best friends to lovers, small town romance. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect for fans of Elsie Silver. That's me, that's me. So, and then I heard the guy is a firefighter, and I was like, I am sold. And so now I have a new small town romance series to read, and they're like, they're like traditionally published or whatever, so I can get them at Barnes if I, you know, feel the need to move on in the series, which I'm sure I will, because firefighter, small town romance, yeah, I'm sad. But this last one is arguably the most like me book there could be seen of all of these, and that is this book called Beyond the Bell. First of all, I wasn't immediately drawn to this, but look at the girl. Brown hair, blue eyes, tallish looking. Who do y'all know like that? Me. And this guy? Are you kidding me? Are you? Okay, so let me tell you what this book is about, because I saw this on the, like, they have a section where it's signed by the author, which, hello. Signed by the author. But anyway, this is about a teacher and the principal. And it's a whole series. I don't know where they live. I don't know if it's a small town, but I saw infuriating, basically it says hot principal, and I was like, yes, hot principal and new teacher. Or no, he's desperate for a new teacher. So if you can't tell, I'm really excited for this. Look at this cover, guys. Oh my gosh, like, look at these covers. And it's a series. I don't know if I just said that. I probably did. So now that I'm done ranting about all these amazing books, I'm so sad to say that this video is coming to an end, but thank you so much for watching. This means the world to me if you made it to the end, because I absolutely love making book content, and I don't get to do it a lot because, you know, full-time student. But I do love books, and I know y'all love books because that's why y'all watch me. And so thank you so much for watching. And today's my like actual birthday. So I'm so excited I get to do this on my birthday, because I was like, I'm not doing any work, I'm not doing anything, I'm just gonna do all the things I love the most. So I had lunch with my family, who I love so much, and now I got to lay around and watch book videos, and now I just made a book video. And I love New York. I high-key might be moving there one day. I might, maybe just for like a month, if even. But I love it so much, and I love book shopping there too. Out of body, out of world, whatever the saying is, experience. It's so great. If you have the chance to, I would really recommend it. If you want to go on a vacation somewhere and you are a book girly, New York is definitely the place. But if you can't like do all that, Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble gives me the same serotonin boost. The Walmart book section gives me the same serotonin boost. So be a reader anywhere. Your library, like, I went to a library. Most beautiful thing of books I've ever seen. So I would definitely just read, guys. Just read. Moral of the story, this new year of life for me, I'm just going to be reading whatever I want, whenever I want, as much as I want. So again, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Goodbye.